Good morning. How are you? This is Marianne Grant, Life in Harmony podcast. Today is the first day of your life. It's important. What are you going to do with it? Remember, I talked about cleaning up any of that residue that you left behind yesterday, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually. I suggest you clean that up if you're down and out and depressed. You're the only one that made that mess. You're the only one that can clean it up. Yesterday is gone and we are not promised tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to go over the wonderful things that control us all day long. Here's the list. Sarcasm. Sarcasm is anger, emotions, bad attitude, enabling, people-pleasing, not able to say no, drugs, alcohol, pills, relationships, sex, lust, love, anger, rage, porn, controlling everybody around you but yourself, distractions everywhere. Then you have nothing but excuses. Gambling, work, working out, food addiction, binge TV, phone, podcasts, news, caffeine, surgeries, pain, never having enough, being in a relationship with a man or a woman, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually abusing one another, or you may want to add to the list. Okay, today I want to talk about, I want you to break the habit of thinking that the solution to all your problems is to rearrange everything outside. The only permanent solution to your problems is to go inside, let go of the part of you that seems to have so many problems with reality. So let's talk about reality and what our reality is and what we can and cannot change. And I hear so many people say, oh, I'm going to be happy when this happens, or oh, I'm going to be happy when this happens, or oh, I'm going to be happy when this happens. And it may never happen. And that's the reality. Let's talk about reality, because we cannot control anything outside of us. We could have chaos all around us. All we can control is how we handle our life, our situation, our issues, our problems. And whatever drama that we have in our life, it's up to us to decide whether we want to participate or not. So with people that are in a situation right now that you cannot leave the house, you live at home, or you live with somebody, or you live with roommates, or you live with a partner that you can't get out yet, I suggest that you start to make a game plan and start looking at your reality. Do you like your reality? Do you like your situation? Do you like what you put yourself into? And really write down a game plan of how to get out, how to exit, and how to start changing your reality to make it a better reality. Like I did years ago in my situation when Joe was away, and making that promise if he relapsed, I was leaving. I didn't leave right away. I had to go back into therapy. I had to get the strength. I had to serve him the papers. I mean, it's a process of elimination. It's not something you do overnight, but it was a step-by-step process. And within 1 year, I was divorced, clean and clear, and ready to move on with my life. But I already knew my reality. I already knew what I was going to do. And I already had that sick feeling of knowing that I knew he was going to relapse because of how hard the work is. So please do not give people credit where credit's not due. I know with people that you love, you want them to be one way, but they're not. And if you're being abused, if you're being beaten up, and they say they're never going to do it again, that's a lie. Nobody changes. Listen, this is the reality. Nobody changes unless they get real professional help. And again, they talk about being clean for a year, doing this for a year. In order to prove yourself, you have to at least get a year's time in of not doing what it is that you were always doing. And the trust, it has to be earned. So again, whatever it is that you need to walk away from, or walk away from a person that's abusing you, and walk away from a person that is mean to you and depressing to be around, This is a process of elimination. It's not easy, but I tell you, your reality and your happiness will get better and better and better. And remember, balance, not too much of anything, our kids, our partner, our play, our work. When we stay balanced, it's life in harmony. When we abuse ourselves, everyone we love is infected by it. You cheat yourself and everyone around you. The level of love and respect that you give yourself, that is the level of love and respect that you get in return. Remember, the goal for all of us truly is life in harmony. Our thinking can make or break us. That is why we have to check our thinking and attitude all day long. It has to be as natural as going to the bathroom. Remember, if you have an attitude, remember, beatitude, being in the highest possible state of happiness, good humor, and contentment with the way things are. This, my friend, is the greatest gift you can give yourself. Remember, behind every breakdown, there's a breakthrough around the corner. People say, I want to help be a part of taking care of the world. Here's the good news. If you truly take care of yourself all day and be a living example, that is taking care of the world. We all have gifts. We all have work to do. That is the true meaning of taking care of the world. Doing your part, no exceptions. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Hey, you manipulators, smooth talkers, narcissisms, your words mean nothing and your actions say everything. Okay, I'm going to read a beautiful saying by Michael Singer. Spirituality begins when you decide you will never stop trying. Spirituality is the commitment to go beyond no matter what it takes. It's an infinite journey based upon going beyond yourself every minute of every day for the rest of your life. If you're truly going beyond, you're always at your limits. You're never back in the comfort zone. A spiritual being feels as though they're always against the edge and they're constantly being pushed through it. One should view their spiritual work as learning to live life without stress, problems, fear, or melodrama. This path of using life to evolve, spirituality truly is the highest path. The spiritual journey is one of constant transformation. To grow, you must give up the struggle to remain the same and learn to embrace change. Discipline is freedom. The undisciplined mind is like an elephant. If left to blunder out of control, it will wreak havoc. Confront the difficult while it's still easy. Accomplish the great tasks by a series of small acts. You must go through the darkest night in order to get to the infinite light. What we call darkness is really the blockage of light. Eventually, you will realize that it cannot actually hurt you if you go beyond your psychological limits. If you're willing to just stand at the edge and keep walking, you will go beyond. You used to pull back when it got uncomfortable. Go beyond where you were a minute ago by handling what's happening now. Imagine the peace that you could experience if you weren't constantly creating and defending your false self. Michael Singer. All right. Okay, I'm going to read a little part from my book. We're on 110. This is the last one for the rules for being human. The answers lie inside of you. The answers to life's questions lie inside you. All you need to do is look, listen, and trust. Okay, I'm going to say this again. The answers lie inside of you. The answers to life's questions lie inside of you. All you need to do is look, listen, and trust. Okay. Wow. We all do have the answers inside of each and every one of us. Sometimes we're scared. Sometimes we're uncomfortable. Sometimes we're afraid to be different. Sometimes we think we'll lose someone if we really let them know how we feel. And you know, what I've realized is, and I've seen this in my life, in my marriage, there's no more holding back, because what happens, a part of you dies inside if you're not true to yourself. And there were things in the beginning of my marriage, I thought, oh my God, if Mac only knew my weirdness and this and that, my wackadoodleness, and I was a little scared to show him my other side of my world, my people in recovery. I was a little embarrassed. I didn't know how he was going to think. I was really scared for him to even meet my mom and meet my family when I first met him. And I remember when he met my family, he had a headache for 3 days. And everybody that knows my family knows that you will have a headache for 3 days after you meet them. Loud, boisterous, obnoxious. Everybody has their own opinions. It's a very hard thing to come into and realize that eventually you're going to marry into that family. It's a little scary, to be honest with you, and to be able to overcome all the obstacles that we had to throughout our marriage. And when you remarry and then you have an ex and you merge children, it's scary. But we were true to ourselves. We decided to be honest. We decided to work as a team. We decided to be true to one another. And when issues came up, like I would say to him, okay, this is where I need help. This is where you need help. When this comes up, I'm going to confront you like a dog when it happens. And we started to be true to each other. And he did the same with me. And we were able to help each other become better, stronger. See, constructive criticism, I welcomed it. I taught him how to fight. I taught him how to fight fair. He was punished if he spoke up. He was punished if he spoke truth because his ex-wife couldn't handle the truth. A lot of people can't handle the truth. But if you can't fight fair, if you can't respect where each other's coming from, you're never going to make it in your relationship. Because the truth is, we're all different human souls. We're all different human beings. We all have different needs. So today, I want you to look inside. I want you to get uncomfortable. You know, that thing that you've been wanting to do, that thing that you've been wanting to say to your partners, say it. The things that you need to tell your children, stop enabling your children. Stop telling them what they need to hear. You know, I'm struggling with my one grandson where he takes it personally when I'm working on him. I'm working on his weight. I'm working on getting him to be better in sports because I played sports. And sometimes he gets very sensitive, but he gets over it. And then when he gets better, he's like, Grandma, you helped me get my head right. But at first he's mad at me. That's okay. You're allowed to be mad, but you need to get over it. And it's beautiful. So we all need to help each other get our heads right so we could have a better day, so we could be a better person. It's healthy to tell people what they don't want to hear. Say it with love. Say what you mean what you say, and don't say it mean. And remember, work on one thing at a time. Eventually it will be a way of life. Don't do too much of anything. Balance is most important. I am clean and clear of all diseases and negative thoughts. What's controlling you? I accept today where I am powerless. I have control where I have choices. I will reach out for help and use my tools today. I accept today and understand the only person I could change or regulate is myself. I will take time to hug and kiss the loved ones around me. I will show my partner today how much he or she is appreciated, needed, and loved. I will speak up for myself today. Be true to ourselves. The answers lie in each and every one of us. I will take charge of my life today and realize I'm in charge of all my decisions. Everything we do is a practice and a discipline to master what we want. I will know when it's time to bow out and let go and trust the process. I will set realistic goals for myself. I will get 7 to 8 hours of sleep tonight. I will set healthy boundaries around myself today. I will not allow anybody to speak to me with disrespect. I will make a conscious effort to eat healthy meals. I will take my vitamins, food supplements today. I will drink 6 to 8 glasses of water today. I will be good to myself today. Whoever can see through all fear will always be safe. I will talk with someone I trust and respect and be honest with them. Accountability is key. We cannot do it alone. I will trust and reach out to my higher power today. I will accept and say thank you for everything that happens to me today, good or bad. I will not do anything to cause harm to myself or others today. I'm willing to change today. I will exercise today. I will pray for the well-being of myself and others today. I will write a list of all the things I want in a partner. If I become it, I will attract it. Discipline is freedom. Do 2 things a day that you don't want to do to have a successful day. My 2 things are always getting up early, doing my podcast, keeping my food clean, and working out, and the rest will follow. We can all heal together one day at a time. It is a decision from our head to our heart. You can reach me at createyourspirit@gmail.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my workshops and my books. My services, lifeandharmonyonline.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my services with you. And remember, I'm doing the podcast Monday through Friday. Hit that colorful round button that says L. Hit subscribe. Share with everybody that you love and respect. And please start with podcast number 1, number 2, number 3. Do it for 30 days and you will say, wow. And in 1 year, you won't even recognize yourself. And remember, I want you to have a flabbergasting day today. And thank you for listening.